MarQuel, what's going on, man?
Man, not much, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good, bro. Happy to have you on here, man.
Hell yeah, you all the way in Virginia?
Oh yeah, man. Virginia Tech.
So what? It's about 11 o'clock out there.
Yeah, it's 11 right now.
Oh, that's perfect. You done already had your day started, huh?
Oh yeah. So you're all the way to you in California right now?
No, I'm in Arizona, right next to California. So
Okay, so that's actually was my first question because I was just watching your fight and you were announced that you come out of Glendale, Arizona, but your Tapology and ESPN both have you born and fighting out of Denver, Colorado. So I just wanted to clear the confusion there.
yes, I mean, I was born in. It's a weird story, but I was born in Denver. I moved to Texas as like a damn near as a baby, but like a young kid, raised there, and then I came back to Colorado when I was like 18 or 19, and then I was fighting at this gym called Factory X, and now I fight at a MMA Lab in Arizona.
Okay, so that in those earlier years, what was that journey like, and what drove you during the grind to get started?
Uh, like early years, I don't know. I just don't think I had a lot of shit going on. Like I was selling drugs. I was just doing a bunch of dumb stuff. So I was like,
Yeah.
I can't work a regular job. Like I could I don't know. I can't go clock in under somebody every day and have another grown man telling me what to do.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, I need to figure something out. And then my dad was when I met my dad in Colorado, he was doing like small bits of training here and there. So he just kind of introduced me to the sport. And I mean, I already used to get in a lot of fights anyway. So I was like, might as well learn how to fight. And then from there I noticed I was real good at it. And then it happened like that.
Yeah, that's I was gonna go there with my next point. It really did happen just like that. You started training in around 2017 and were in the UFC by 2024. That's an incredibly fast rise. And did the speed of it ever surprise you?
No, no, because the amount of work I put in, I didn't. I guess I was talking to one of my boys about this, but like when you're naive to things, it it removes that little bit of doubt,
Hmm.
right? I like it was one of my boys I was wrestling with the other day, and during wrestling, he's like, yeah, you don't react to a lot of shit that normal wrestlers react to. He was like, it's harder for me to wrestle you because you don't give the same reactions. So I guess the same thing in life too. Like when you're naive to what the perception is of how long you need to train, of how long XYZ needs to be, I think it it gives you almost not a false confidence, but extreme confidence to do what you want to do without any resistance in your mind.
And I mean, that mindset obviously worked extremely well because you were only 2 years pro and you got into the UFC. Most guys take almost a decade. What do you think got you there so fast?
I think I pick up shit real fast, but also I mean hours, man. I'm like real work. I think and not just like going to the gym. Of course, I put in hours at the gym, like late nights by myself. I remember Conor McGregor was big at that time, and I remember I used to watch a lot of him when he was coming up and just doing some of the things he was doing, like going late night to the gym by yourself and just moving around for 2 hours and just
Okay.
figuring out yourself. I feel sometimes guys get too reliant on coaches. Then if you don't have the coaches around, you don't know what the hell to do. You like to a point you have to also understand yourself and know what you need and know what to take away. So um a lot of that, a lot of self understanding led me to be able to move that fast in the sport.
I mean, that's a really good way to train because in the octagon, it's just you and that one other guy. So you think those late nights by yourself built up that confidence that keeps you, stable and not like anxious in the ring?
No, I think I always had the confidence, right?
Mhm.
I think the work that you're doing or the results just reaffirm what you think, right? Who you think you are.
Mhm.
I think a bunch of guys have confidence. I've seen guys have them 0-10 records. They think they damn Muhammad Ali, so
Yeah.
confidence isn't a trait that's spared, like is at a deficit. A lot of men have confidence, but they don't get the affirmation from the results. So I think the confidence was always there. I think the results of my work just affirmed everything that I already thought about myself.
I mean, I completely agree. You've been putting on a show so far in your career. Switching terms a little bit to your training, I have that you came up under Mark Montoya in Factory X. What did that
hmm
gym build in you?
Mark is real like cerebral in the way he thinks, and he I think that was the biggest thing I took away from him. He's very methodical in the way he thinks about the game. He's very smart when it comes to the game. Um, so I think I took a lot of that and just added my own stuff because a lot of coaches, like I said, they can teach you punches and kicks, but I mean, shit, it's a million gyms that teach punches and kicks. So the ins and outs of the game, not just fighting, understanding the nuances of the game is what I took from him.
Awesome. You made the move to MMA Lab, so from Factory X. What was the reason for that change? And do you think that moving added different aspects to your game?
So the reason for moving, it was just too damn expensive in Colorado, man. I'm
Uh,
over here paying damn near $3,000 on a 2 bedroom, 2 bath apartment. Like it's just crazy. Like Denver, Colorado as a whole, I don't think is expensive because the other small little cities. But Denver is crazy right now. So
yeah.
I just had to get out of there. It's a lot of damn money. And then uh since I've been at MMA Lab, they've had a lot, man. There, it's a little bit it's different in the mentality. I think the guys around the room really create the culture. And like you see guys like I don't know Mario Bautista, Jared Cannonier, like they're very just straight to the point and very like gritty, grindy. So I think adding a lot of that stuff and then a few more things to my game they've done for sure.
What was MMA Lab was built by Benson Henderson. What does
Yeah.
that mentality mean to you day to day? And does he have any oversight into your game?
Yeah, that's my guy. He's been in my corner since I've been at MMA Lab.
Oh, that's awesome.
But yeah, no, it's he's one of the best all time, right? So
Mhm.
anytime you can have any site that type of guy in the room and just pick his brain and I mean he still trains, he beats up 80% of the damn room on a daily basis
I
in
bet.
his 40s. So it's cool just to have that kind of experience in the room because I think experience is the best teacher, and if I can't get it yet myself, being around a guy who's already experienced the highest of the highs is pivotal for sure.
Going more on that experience in the UFC fights, you spoke about not feeling fully comfortable in those first two UFC fights. What changed? When did it click? And do you think Benson Henderson had a part of that?
Oh no, it was weird. I think to a point, right? I don't think anybody of outside influence can have that much of an impact that can make you comfortable. I think it's a you thing. I've seen guys probably had the greatest corners ever and not go perform the way they need to
Mm.
just because of self. So I don't blame anybody positively or negatively for the results that happened in the cage. I blame myself. So what was the original question? To answer the back end of the question, no, I don't think Benson has helped me for sure. But like I said, I give no one the blame positively or negatively. I'm grateful for the things that they helped me with. But I think when you're in the cage, it's all up to you.
Over that win streak that you had before after those first UFC fights, what do you think changed for you in mentality that started to get you more comfortable in that?
Oh yeah. So the comfortability factor. I think my first fight coming into the UFC, man, it was kind of wild. Like the week of, I had my son. Well, I didn't have my son. My lady had my son. I'm not out here popping out babies. Yeah, appreciate you. So that my debut, I had my son, and I put a lot of pressure on myself just to go perform because at the Contender Series, I had a good amount of hype. I was like, okay, I'm gonna just come in here the same way I went through that confidence I had on the regional scene where I'm just sparking dudes and getting to the UFC. In 2 years, I had that same confidence that I was gonna take it and do it in the UFC, and put a lot of pressure on myself, which made myself uncomfortable. Does that
Okay.
make sense? So,
Yeah, yeah.
second fight in the UFC, bunch of shit happened, and then I it wasn't a comfortability thing because I was at a new gym. I wasn't really. I had been at one gym my whole career. It was kind of it was a weird acclimation. So I think after that, it's just that's I've just gotten more comfortable with my situation rather than
Mm.
anything else.
Well, getting more comfortable with your situation obviously fared well for you as you went on that impressive win streak. Are you more proud of one win over any of the others, and why? Do any stand
I
out?
don't. Nah, win is a win. I think shit. I'm hard on myself rather than I'm
Mhm.
not the guy over here every time I win fucking hitting backflips. Uh, I'm hard on myself after every win because I always feel like it's something I could have did better. I remember I fought this dude on the regional scene. I think this was my last fight before I got to the UFC. I think I beat the dude in like 50 seconds. And I remember walking out the cage and talking to one of my coaches, and I was like, "Damn, I should have hit him right here." He's like, "Bro, you knocked him out in 50 seconds. What do you like? What more do you want from that?" And I'm pissed about the performance. So, yeah, that's just my personality. I'm always looking for perfection in anything.
That's the goal. Looking more into the octagon, when that cage door closes, what are you thinking about?
I don't know, this shit is weird, man. It's like playing a damn video game. Like, it's genuinely like unless you've experienced it. So, like, this week, you need to go sign up for a cage fight and just go do it yourself. But no, genuinely, it's the weirdest experience ever. It's like you get in the cage and you looking at you. I feel like it's like a damn video game.
Mhm.
Like the crowd is screaming, the lights dim outside the cage. Like you go from seeing everybody to just boom, the eyes on their opponent, and then all the lights dim is just a spotlight on you guys. I don't know. It's an undescribable experience. It's like you ever seen that movie? What is that? Ready Player One?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. When you put on that
Yeah,
headset,
like
yeah.
yeah, when he puts the little headset on, that kind of movie. Like that's exactly how it feels to me. It doesn't until it's over, it doesn't feel real. I don't know how to describe it.
Do you think that surrealness helps you or goes against you?
I mean, I don't think it does anything. That's just how I feel about it. I don't like I said, I don't think anything. Yeah, although I feel it, I don't think my feelings sway anything at all. I think they can if they get a little bit too you fall a little bit too deep into your feelings. But I think the pinnacle of a martial art is like or just a man in general is a person who can't be swayed, right? You're like a stone, right?
Mhm.
If you let anything sway you too much positively or negatively, you're gonna have a hard time in life because you'll always be living at the whim of others, right? Let's say you got a lady.
I do not know.
Okay, let's say you got a girl, right?
All right,
Your girl, you wake up, your girl's in a pissy mood, which that's how they wake up sometimes. Nobody knows why. They don't know why.
never.
Right. So she's screaming, whatever, and it puts you in a bad mood. Right. Now y'all are arguing for no reason. Your whole day is fucked up because another person swayed your mood. Little things like that. If you wake up in the morning, she's in a pissy mood. If you know how to stay stable within yourself, your impact on situations could be so strong just because you're so stable in yourself. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? You never get too high, never get too low. It is what it is. So a lot of those feelings and stuff, they never have any impact on me in the cage or in life. Like even when I talk shit, I'm going back and forth with people. I genuinely I don't care.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I don't. That's my mentality about a lot of things. I don't care.
I just want you to
Right.
walk me through that night. You thought you lost when Buffer and Padilla the winner. Then it got changed to a draw. What did the whole
Mhm.
experience feel like in real time?
I mean, shit. You lose a fight, you feel like shit, right? So I get out the cage. I'm like, fuck. That's all I'm thinking. I'm like, fuck. Go to the back, doing medicals. Oh, I scraped all the skin off the bottom of my feet. So my fucking slides are like filled with blood. So I literally am walking like tiptoeing to that's the only real injury I had from the fight. Like besides that, my body doesn't hurt at all. All the skin off the bottom of my feet is off. So I go to the back. I'm telling you, it's probably like the size of like, I got pretty decent size hand. See the
Yeah.
palm of my hand?
Uh-huh.
That's about how big the skin on my feet, how much is missing on the bottom right now. On both feet.
What does
So I
that
walk to the
injury
back.
come from?
The cage in there, man, it's just fucking it's damn near like sandpaper. So
Okay.
like when you're twisting and turning the shit on that cage, it just scrapes all the like if you ever talk to any UFC fighter, ask them. I mean, I don't really shoot a lot of takedowns, but ask the guys to shoot takedowns. All the skin on their knees will be gone and shit. Like, yeah, it's just bad. But I'm walking to the back. Pissed off. I'm getting medicals done. They're wrapping my feet up with all these gauze and all of this stuff because, like I said, there's bleeding everywhere. Boom, done with the medical tent. I'm going and sitting in the holding tent. So when you get done with fights, if you win the fight in the UFC, when you win the fight, you go do pictures, you go do media, you go do interviews. Like it's, the red carpet's laid out. They got drinks, they got
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
When you lose, they put you in a truck and say,
There
get
you
the
go
fuck
home.
out of here. Yeah, get out of here, buddy. I'm walking to the back. They put me in a holding room, so I'm thinking, 5, 6 minutes, I'm gonna leave. They had me back there. They had me sitting back there for an hour, which is abnormal. So I'm like, what the
Jeez.
fuck is going on? I don't. I'm still just kind of. I'm kind of talking to my team, kind of talking through the fight, what happened, what I felt like, he could have did better. And then they announced, they see it. I announced it. They see the. I mean, I see they announced the shit on the TV, and I'm like, I'm thinking it's like a. Like, I don't know what happened. I'm looking at it, so I'm like, what the fuck is this? Why is it saying I'm a draw? So I really don't even know what's going on, but I hear people talking about me like in like all the UFC staff is on the other side of this curtain. So I'm like, okay, cool. I look out, that happens, and then I hear it's changed to a draw. Um, I mean, obviously a draw feels better than a loss, but it doesn't. I don't know. It is what it is. Like I said, I don't feel. I'm not over here elated because I got a draw. I don't think that's a mentality I would even strive to have. Like no man is like, oh, we
Yeah.
came out with the draw. But I mean, I guess it's better than a loss. So my feelings towards it, I was cool with it, but it didn't change how I felt about my um performance.
Well, the another interesting thing about the fight that the point deduction against you in round three is the only reason it ended in a draw instead of a win for you. How do you
Right.
process the fact that without that deduction you win the fight?
Mm, nah, because I just kind of live in like a fact based mindset. Like, okay, we got to draw. Like, even with people saying, okay, he should have won. Da, 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 I don't listen to that. Even with people saying, oh, without the eye poke, you should have won. Okay, shoulda, coulda, woulda. We're here. The fact is, we got to draw, and the next fight, we need to go perform and make it undeniable. So I don't like living in a what if state because shit, this game is not what if. It's
Mm.
either win or lose. The UFC is not gonna be like, oh well, if he woulda, if he coulda. They're gonna be like, this is what happened, and this is how it goes. So who cares? Yeah, okay, I woulda won. Okay, cool, I didn't win. It was a draw.
More on that. Padilla's been very publicly on the shoulda side of this, publicly saying he should have won the fight. I mean, you were
Mm.
also in that cage for the entire fight. What do you say to that? What do you think?
Like I said, I don't care. I mean, I don't. Uh, I I guess when you got a lot of people telling you that you should have won, you feel like you should have won. But I mean, I'm already past it.
Mm.
Mm, I am my most important battle now is getting to my next fight and making sure that fight is undeniable. Because if I focus too much on what another man is doing, like it just takes my attention away from myself. I don't care if he feels that way. Cool. If he doesn't, cool. I just genuinely don't care. I just care about my next fight and my next result because that's the only thing I can really focus on now.
With that next fight, I understand you, with good reason, want to, move on from the Padilla match. Would you ever want to have a rematch with him? And what does that fight look like if you would want it to happen?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind fighting for D again at all. I don't think they would do it right now just for the simple fact that we're not like top level guys. It's not Dustin Poirier and fucking Conor
Yeah.
McGregor fighting, right? Um, but if it happens down the line, I guess we'll have to see. So that'll be something that we'll have to look at and see what happens.
And I mean, that fight with you and Padilla on the was the highest rated prelim of the night. So if that fight happens again, we already know it's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, just don't book Josh Hogan on the card because I need a bonus. Shit, I didn't really watch all the fights after my fight, but I just kept trying to get updates like, hey, were there any fights that I don't know. Did you watch the card?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
Okay. So be honest with me because I didn't see any. I didn't even see the damn Yuri and Oberg fight. And I wanted to see that, but were there any fights that would have beat us for fight of the night?
I think that the Hogan fight should have won fight of the night.
No,
But
it did. It did. I'm saying besides that fight though.
oh, let me think. The Olberg fight was too short. Asmat fight ended really lame. He just fell and forfeit. Pico fought really well. Pico fought
Yeah.
really well. That was a really
But was it a fight of the night?
no. I think you guys
Okay.
definitely have the second place.
Yeah, man, I need that 100K. This boy Hulk it, all these damn bonuses.
Says
Yeah, I
much.
mean, no, he fought his ass off. I'm not
Oh
gonna
yeah,
say it's just his mouth. He fought his ass off.
yeah.
That's the one fight I went back and watched because I was like, why did they get it? And then within like the first 30 seconds, I was like, oh yeah.
Those they scrapped those dudes. Oh, I have
That shit
not
was
seen
that shit
them.
was a bar fight.
Oh yeah, 100%. Looking into your future, you said before this year the goal was to go 3-0 and then a top 15 run. Where does the draw leave in that plan, and what do you see for your future?
I don't know I don't know what the fuck a draw. I never even thought I have a draw in my career. But I guess that depends what the UFC wants, right? It depends the direction they're trying to take it. If they want I don't, the thing is I don't have like a super crazy like following. I'm not like a damn Hokit or something. So if I was in that position, they would just boost me like they did with Patty and just run you through guys. So
Yeah.
I think it's that I don't have any decision. I just have to, like I said, make sure my performance, my next fight is good. Um, and go make that shit undeniable. And then after that, I think I mean shit, I'll be 4-0-1 in the UFC. And then I guess you can kind of see where it goes from there. It's weird because some guys get 3 or 4 fights and win, and then get top 15 guys immediately. Some guys you get like a damn Leon Edwards. He's got to win 6, 7 fights for him to fight top 15 guys. So it just depends. It depends on my next performance is, and I guess we'll take it from there.
Looking at that next performance, what does the lightweight division look like from where you are, from where you're standing right now? And do any names speak to you for a future bout?
Man, I want to fight a lot of guys. Hopefully, I fight up. I don't know who's booked right now. Um, Someone would have to actually like look up, but hopefully I can fight up.
If you say
Um,
any names, I probably know if they're booked.
it's Chris. I know Chris Duncan's not booked. I won't mind fighting him.
That'd be awesome.
Um,
Be a good fight.
I would fight Nazim, but I'm not trying to go fight in Baku. I'm not trying to fight all the way over there, brother. Let's keep it in Vegas. Uh, I don't know. It's a lot of guys on fight for sure. Hopefully, I'm fighting up. That's the biggest thing.
With Chris Duncan, how do you think your ground defense and overall submission game would fare against his?
I don't know. He doesn't really shoot a lot of takedowns. His ground game is more reactive. So it just depends on what he would try to implement. Chris Duncan is a guy who's willing to strike on the feet. He's willing to let his hands go. Uh, and then a lot of his submissions, if you notice, they're reactive. Like the Vucevic kid, reactive to guillotine. Balaji Oki shot on him, reactive guillotine. Like those, he's not going out and just taking guys out and dominating them. Um, like he's not just going. All right, that doesn't mean he can't, but I don't think he's going out there looking for takedowns. I think he wants to stand up and strike, and then
That's where you
if guys shoot on him, which is dumb, put their head in there for a guillotine, they get choked out. So I
That'll
think
be
my
a
ground game
really.
will feel pretty well because I'm not about to put my head in the pocket for a guillotine.
Is there a fighter you wish you could fight, like just to prove a point? You know, if you could pick any fighter just to fight him, beat up, and prove that you're at that level, just to prove a point, who would it be?
To prove a point, I,
Mhm.
I don't I don't think a specific fighter proves a point. I think your performance proves a point because you can go out there beat beat a guy who's really good and just barely scrape by, and dudes will be like, he just barely beat him. No, so I think proving a point that's playing to the audience too much. I think you just try to prove yourself something in there because guys, genuinely, that's how it is. If you're trying to prove something to somebody else, like you already at a loss, man. I think you need to go out there and have a great performance, but regardless of who the opponent is, if you're putting on great performances, people can say whatever the fuck they want. So I don't think it's a specific guy that's like, oh, if I fight Dustin Poirier, he's gonna put me on the map. No, because if you go fight him and barely beat his ass, people gonna still gonna be talking shit. So it's just having great performances. That's what I think I need to do more than anything else is go make a statement performance in my next fight, no matter who it is. It's not about the opponent. I need to go make a performance to where it's undeniable. So
Does that statement come in a knockout or a decision win where you just dominate?
nah, because I had a decision when I dominated when I fought Mark Troinsky, and they're like, oh, but he couldn't finish him. So like I said, it
It's time for the
doesn't.
knockout.
It has to be a finish. It has to be a finish for sure. A knockout. Shit, I
Well,
might,
no,
I
I'm
might,
feeling
bro.
that.
If I keep fucking around, I might start taking fools down and getting a damn submission.
That would be if you show people you can get submissions too, it's gonna be a different game.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Hmm
That'd be crazy too.
Outside of fighting, who is MarQuel Mederos?
Just a chill guy.
Chill guy.
Just a chill guy. Nah, but man, I'm a chill dude. Probably the best overall athlete in MMA. Like these dudes can't play basketball. They can't play football.
Mm.
They can't catch a baseball. Any sport you put me in besides golf, I'm spanking everybody in the UFC. So MarQuel Mederos is the best overall athlete in the UFC as far as any sport. I don't know if we got some damn. Who do we have? Do we have any multi-sport athletes?
Not not like that are known for their
Yeah,
other sport. No.
anybody could get in any sport. So that's what MarQuel is known for.
Is that where your hobbies come from? And like, are you always your hobbies just work?
Nah, I just train for the most part, but
Yeah.
like anytime somebody is like, I don't know, I'm real competitive. So if you say you could beat me in something, I'll show up real fast, beat your ass, and then go back to training.
What do you want the MMA world to know about you that they don't already?
Uh, I don't want these weird motherfuckers to know nothing about me. I don't want them to know nothing more than what they already know, man. I like it's a thing, bro. Like once you start getting in a little spotlight, you kind of want to, at least with me, right?
Mm.
I like keeping shit to myself. Like you want to have something for yourself at the end of the day. It's cool like having that little spotlight and shit. It just depends what you want to expose. So I can know what they know. I could care less about what they know or what they don't know. If they find shit out, cool. If they don't, cool. Just a chill guy, man.
Just a chill guy. MarQuel Mederos, just a chill guy.
Yeah, now we talking.
Well, man, it's been a pleasure. I want to thank you for your time. I really appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to your future in the fighting game.
Appreciate you, my man.
You think we could get a picture real quick for the?
Come on, let's do it.
All right. Thanks,
All
brother.
right, you putting that fist up, man. You got to get you a fight now.
Hey, man, I'm waiting for it. Come on.
I'm gonna take you down to one of these bars in Arizona and let you get a scrap hand.
Let's do it, dude. I'm ready.
All right, my man.
All right. It was awesome, man. Have a great day.
You as well.